And every time I pop out, bitch, you know I got the gang with me. That's them niggas that's gon' bang for me. Homicide, they gon' make them bullets rain for me. It ain't no cure for all this pain in me. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Can't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Can't let my heart turn cold. Bitch, I'm say let's gang, I just rather let my cash speak. Same niggas like to run they mouth, have some fast feet. Nigga, back when Bruno was alive, you got your ass beat. Gon' reunite with my brothers, they need to let the gas free. Blicked up at high speed, ready when we ride deep. Stand over that bitch and shoot his face, watch his man leap. Right back on the strip, if his niggas tryna find me. Nigga, I'm like cracker, fucked up like, come with trying me. I'm crazy, yeah, they call me Cap a lot. Please don't mind me if I get on some bullshit, you know how them right behind me. I know you heard about Chirac, I'm from where all the crimes be. I need at least about 4 M's, that's if you wanna sign me. Bitch, I'm something great, I keep a mirror to remind me. Gotta wait your turn, nigga, you know how that line be. Stay down till you come up, nigga, you know how that grind be. Then everybody gon' peep you, nigga, you know how that shine be. And every time I pop out, bitch, you know I got the gang with me. That's them niggas that's gon' bang for me. Homicide, they gon' make them bullets rain for me. It ain't no cure for all this pain in me. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Can't let my heart turn cold. Have mercy on me, have mercy on my soul. Can't let my heart turn cold. Hey, keep your eyes up, them niggas ride cause we killed they homie. Hope that Glock up on my side the day they drop that window on me. Nigga, fuck a friend, run up them bands. When I'm feeling lonely, I stay motivated. Too many people depending on me. I'm high off so many drugs.
That's right, baby. We killing the LFS. Metaphorically speaking. What's up? Do we sound okay?
Mike's working. Mike's working. How we sound? We look good? I know we look good.
Let's go Tank Talk with Tyann. What's happening, girl? What you doing?
I give you 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
All right, let's get into it. We're up late tonight. Crazy household over here. Babies crying. Women screaming. Let me tell you something, ladies. I got some bad news for you. None of you can be first. But all of you could be next, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Before we get started, it is Reef Tour. We're back to the season. Okay, we're going to do some trivia, maybe some factoids tonight. We got a couple of videos I haven't seen yet. So let's go ahead and play these really quick.
Starting at guard, from the tunnel, your Wolverines take the floor. Starting at guard, 6'2", wearing number 5, Bobby! Guard, number 5, give it up for Nano Jockey, the GM! Out of the tunnel, feel it. That's Fab 5 Swagger is back in the building. From Ann Arbor to the world, make some noise for OTD.
The whole gang.
Ladies and gentlemen, at guard, 6'1", senior out of Grand Rapids, wearing number 25.
Hold up. First of all, OTD wishes he had that set of hair. And Rick Roop wishes he went back about 25 years. Let's go. Got Rick Roop looking like fucking Kurt Rambis. Oh shit, JB1. Dude, that's awesome. He sent 1 or 2 more. Let's check them out real quick. This is for the Michigan. And then, yeah, we do have a giveaway to do. We hit the 40 likes on Facebook. So let's go. By the way, that's AI, dude. I don't look that fucked up.
Any second now.
Don't crash on me, Bobby.
Still nothing.
Oh,
Seriously? You've got to be kidding.
That's fucking bullshit, dude. My phone don't be dying like that.
Quick. The internet has other. He thinks it's quick. The internet has other plans. Across the hobby, everyone waits. Progress? Barely.
Oh, come on.
No way.
He thinks.
Look, dude, real life happens, okay? This is the giveaway post right here. 40 different people comment on the post, and we'll do some Kush Cash. So let's go ahead and do it, all right? Fucking making AI videos of complaining. Y'all do that enough in real life. Okay, Kush Cash, you got to use it tonight. It's $50. You can't fucking give it to a friend. You can't fucking save it for next year. Kush Cash in the chat. Giveaway time. $50 Kush Cash. This ain't no, oh, you know what? I didn't use it. Go throw it off on this guy's box. No. You use it. It's like your wiener. You use it or you lose it. I've always heard. I've always thought. All right. While you guys are commenting on that, I got one more thing for you. There is a new drop tonight. We've got the Slim Puffin design. Bang, bang with the KC chain right there. Comes in a sweatshirt. If you buy a sweatshirt or a sweatshirt or a hoodie, you get 2 entries on the wheel. We got a brand new wheel tonight. We got t-shirts and tank tops are 1 entry. And that's going to put you on a wheel that we use right here to do giveaways for the next 3 weeks. So if you buy a shirt or a hoodie or anything like that, it's going to put you on the wheel for giveaways. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Winner of the Kush Cash is Color Blind Reefer. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We better see you in there. Merch link. Boom. Right there. Oh, it didn't update to the new one, but that's okay. You can buy any shirt that's on there too. You don't have to buy the one that came out tonight. It just has to be on that link. Anywhere we go, we do collabs. Oh, you know what? I think we're actually in season 6. So any of these that you scoop up is going to be good for the next 3 weeks. Okay. Look, if you got questions, the chat will help you out. I'm here to do some corals, roll up some trees, hang with my peoples. $5 starting bid, $5 increment. Did not mean to hit that clip. Sorry about that. Let's get it going. What's everybody up to? What's the deal? Parrotfish, I literally didn't hit that on purpose. Sorry. So what if you try win a bid to use Kush Cash, win, but you get outbid? I'm going to let you ponder on that, and you could probably figure it out yourself, right? What if you have cash, but you don't win or use the... What? I believe that might have been rage bait. It might not have been. All right, $10. We've got 2 hours. I don't want to go too long. Dude, we've got a sick baby over here with a tooth coming in, snot flying, puke going, no sleeping. It has been insane over here. I wouldn't be surprised if Jackie at some point passes out during the stream. So let's be easy on her tonight. Let's get in what we can for 2 hours, okay? Ready? $10. Going once, going twice. These are the preloaded ones right here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's go. Use it to get swag on the wheel. I don't know what you mean. $5 off, 50% off. Come on. Let's go.
I just get
The hell you talking about?
actually
Jared
find
Bone, let's
myself
go,
getting
baby.
better looking every day of my life. Don't try to wrap me up. Woo!
There we go. First one on the wheel. Why is it not putting your name on there? Oh, there it is. It's on there. Okay. Jared Bone's got a shirt. Let's go, baby. You're on there for the next 3 weeks. He said spin it. Come on, slow down a little bit now. Slow down. Let's get some competition in there. All right. Check this out. Nasty mushroom. I don't have a name for these, but damn, these are fucking awesome. I really, really like these. Man. Badass. Really cool spots on
I
there.
actually find myself getting better looking
HDP,
every
I
day
see
of my
you.
life. Don't try to wrap me up. Woo!
Nice. Got the M&M hoodie. Was it the hoodie or the sweatshirt? Hoodie. HDP nurse. HDP nurse. Okay. So you have 2 entries because you got a hoodie. Let's go. Starting off with a new wheel. We're ready. Hope little man gets feeling better. Man, he has just been fussy, dude. So if he's awake, he's always a happy baby. But man, he's just been miserable. So it sucks. It sucks for mama. Sucks for everybody. Yeah, dude, that's why I call it the use it or lose it. Okay? The giveaways, I do giveaways because I like doing giveaways, but also it's to incentivize you guys to use it. I'm not trying to just hold free $50 anytime you want to use it. You fucking use it or lose it. That's why I say it that way. Look, if you don't use it, sorry. Okay? Do you know how many giveaways I fucking do? Yeah, that's the point. It's to get you to use it. It's almost like, I know what I'm doing. And the reason that I don't let people like use it on other people's invoices or anything is because I always give people deals. And then if I get hammered at the end and you go, hey, Parrotfish has a bill of 80. Can I just give my free 50? And it's like, God damn, no. Okay, it makes me not want to do giveaways. Nope, it's always been like that. It's always been use it or lose it. And I even explain it in the moment when I'm giving it away. Do I not? Let's go. Yesterday at the end of the stream, you were giving me shit to do a giveaway. Let me just tell you this. When people tell me to do giveaways, it makes me not want to do them. Can I just say that? Don't fucking ask me to do giveaways. It's not like I don't do them all the goddamn time. And this isn't just you. This is like a lot of other people. I'll do giveaways when I want to do giveaways. Okay? I don't like that shit. Because I feel like I do quite a bit of giveaways. And I don't want to be pushed into doing a giveaway. Okay? Sound good? $40. I got a lot of shit going on here at home. I'm not reading anything in the chat, dude. They want me to do giveaways when we're selling corals like this at $40 with wheel spins. I don't always do them like that. Sometimes, look, $40 for this mushroom. I need the bids. All right. I need you to use that cash. Reverse psychology. No more giveaways. Lord have mercy. I'm going to bust.
Lord have mercy. I'm about to bust.
Okay. $40. Going once. Tell me what to do. Smoke a blunt. Do a giveaway. What the fuck? Who the fuck do you think is streaming here? Let's all smoke. Bill, let's go. All right, $40 going once. That's an insane deal. Ready? $7%? My audio's being weird. I'm already drinking a Celsius too. So there is that. Okay, these are the, I have 3 preloaded ones, and then we get to choose what we want to put up here. $10, hammer time.
I just get. I actually find
What up,
myself
Troy? You
getting
got a
better
hoodie?
looking every day of my life. Don't try to wrap me up. Woo!
Troy, I got you 2 times on the wheel. Let's go. Let's go. KJ, what up? We run the show. You're the face. I feel it.
I find myself getting better looking every day of my life. Don't try
Damn,
to wrap me up.
okay. Getting swagged up, HDP. Which one did you get right there? All right, we're going to have to do a merch spin here. Got you, got you. You got the Superman. Nice. That was from the Ohio tour. Okay, Mythical, what's good? Roll this fucking thing up. Rage bait detected. Comment deflected. Blunt is rolled. Celsius is here. Max, you ain't never rolled up one in your life. All right, KJ's got it, $20. Purple splat. Bruh, look at the stems. Look at the stems on this thing. Firing it up. I'm firing it up. I suggest you do the same if that's your thing. It was about 70 degrees out today, which it hasn't hit the 70s in a while. I just felt like I couldn't get it going today. My pictures weren't coming out as good as I wanted. Just couldn't get the stuff done that I wanted to. It was one of those fucking days, but I tell you what, it happens. I've been doing this a long time. I'm a professional. I still get it done. But it was one of those days. It was just like, just aggravated today. Corals ain't sitting right. I was like not being gentle enough, moving stuff around, and I'd like jam my finger into a hammer coral. Fuck, what the fuck? You know? Choi says, hope everyone had a good week. I did register the other night. She said, I'm not seeing it. KJ, I don't remember seeing one from you either. Oh, we got a song. Dude, the last thing I want to do is fuck my audio up, though. At least you don't jam your hammer into a finger coral. That is true. You know, it always could be worse, man. I remember the first time I took pictures. Yeah, it just wasn't working with me today for whatever reason. Some of these I took yesterday because we didn't do a long stream yesterday, so. I feel bad because Jackie can't get no fucking sleep. The baby's just screaming. There's nothing you could do for the little guy. Weather's changing. I don't know, bro. Mythical's on a 60 stream streak. Let's fucking go, dude. Dedication. And you know, taking pictures are like, it's my artwork. So when I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. But today I was feeling like doing it. It just wasn't coming out right, you know? Maybe I'm just hard on myself. You know what I'm saying? All right. So those were the preloaded things. that I always just put on there so there's something to go for when we get going. So I say we get on into it. I got a lot of hammers for you guys. Let's do a torch. $5. Let's see who's out there. Really pretty. It was sitting for me nice and proper. See the green inside. Gift that to the next winner. Send me the invoice. Tyann, did you win that one? Yeah, you did. I didn't even see that. Thank you. Tyann said, whoever the next winner is, send me the invoice. Let's go. What's up with Tyann's world over there? What's popping? I've been so in my little work and family bubble, dude. I can't even pay attention to nothing. I can barely wipe my ass. I know I'm going to look back on these moments and be like, we were going crazy. 5 kids, business, corals. Growing Tank Talk with Tyann, staying in my corner. Well, what's the move for Tank Talk with Tyann? I know, this is what I can tell you as a business owner. I am not creating enough content. My problem is, it's been the same problem forever. I just go live. Instead of making more content, I just hit the live button. And that is content, but I don't like clip it like I should and post it out there. It's not easy to do. Do you get any popping green torches on cheaper end for starting bid? This is going to be the cheapest torch right here. CMO anyways. Let's go. You know, Jackie, did you get this? Did you get him signed up? My man just wants to know if he's signed up or not. She's probably got a baby screaming at her. I will say this. I don't see any new email that says anybody signed up. Well, I do see one here earlier. Haley Williams. See that person. So green torches are priced higher. I don't know, man. It depends on. There's so many different type of green torches, bro. There's Aussie ones. There's Indo ones. I don't see anything. If you want to send us an email, it's sales@cushcorals.com, and we'll see those right away. So either way, we'll get you figured out. Need a torch, can't spend that, damn. 65 for this, I think a pretty good price. I think still pretty good price. Don't tell them what to do. Well, it's already hard enough to download a new app. You got to deal with me. Then you're trying to get registered. We try to make it as simple as possible. I don't know. I mean, we get new signups every day, but I don't know. You know how fucking computers are, bro. Is it the same song you posted earlier? I have it in another tab, but I'm not killing with your audio now. Fucking yeah, I don't want to even try to do that yet. But I have it open in another tab. 65 going once. More people telling me what to fucking do. Change his name from Wrecking Jew to Wrecking telling you what to do. Okay. No glitches or lag tonight. Finally, a positive. How many comments? Now we got a positive comment. Wow, took this long. Thank you. 24 minutes in. Crystal clear? I don't know what was going on last night, dude. She said it was really bad too, so. Computers, bro. That's why I've heard you're never supposed to update anything. I'm sorry, bids at 75, sorry. Like, you're not supposed to turn your computer off. You're not supposed to update the drivers. You're not supposed to update anything because that's when it starts messing up. Yeah, Tyann is throwing in that hammer. Said she was surprised you're not lagging. That's what Parrotfish said? I didn't read it that way. Did she? What the fuck? I filled out the form, clicked get stream pass, not sure what else to do. Maybe it's lagging on our end. I'm sure it's something on our end. Who knows? Max capacity, pay another $45 per month. Bruh. Like I said, if you want to just send us a regular email, sales@cushcorals.com works. Okay, 75. I'm gonna probably lose my shit. I didn't even know I was on that page right there. Can a ninja do some corals? Dude, can a ninja live? I love these. I love these. $5 from the farm. Can we get some motion going? Can we get the bearings straight? Colorblind, let's go. Okay, I'm pulling up the next couple pieces. What do you want to see? Bower Bankies, A-cans, Ganies, hammers. I got that king spawn. I got some torches, but there's some pricey ones. I got a pearl bubble. I've got a holy grail bubble tip. I've got a lot of hammers. That blue gusher hammer is pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, that's a nice pair right there. I've got a Willys hammer. I've got a Willys 2.0 hammer, but it's not as bright as the Willys. I've got some Zoes. I've got some mushrooms. I've got some Yumas. I've got a little bit of some acros. I've got scolies, Cyphastrias, lithophylons, fungias, chalices, acanthos. What the fuck? You like that bubble? Deuces, I got a good video of the fox coral today. Dude, let me tell you this. I'll send it to you. It's on my phone. That fox coral, I put it in really low flow because I was getting pictures. I was putting it on a thing to get pictures, you know? And I let it sit there overnight. Holy crap, dude. That fox coral was like fucking crazy good looking. So I will send you that. I got Acan Echinatas. I don't even know where to begin, dude. I don't have a raffle up. You're right about that. I actually was thinking about that today. I don't know, bro. The king spawn ever live long? I've never had good luck. Man, they are a tough animal, and I don't typically bring them in very often. I will say they have a success rate, if I'm just being honest with you, of getting it to you successfully, it's about 2 out of 10 of them that actually like make it there. And if you get it in its spot, I would say 2 or 3 out of 10 of them. They don't do well. So I brought in a small one to see how it does. I don't know. They do really good for us, but it seems like once they get shipped, they get pissed, dude. Friday the 13th shirt, for real. Scary. Shout out to Gail. Her old man's having surgery on Friday. They scheduled the surgery for Friday the 13th. I'm like, oh, god damn. Come on now. It's already scary enough, dude. I've tried 3 king spawns. They lasted a few months. Yeah, it's tough. So, hey, at least I'm over here telling you. You want me to blow smoke up your ass? And I'll tell you this. No, easy to keep. Will never die. You like a fucking challenge like me? Do something about it. Pearl bubble. What do you know about a pearl bubble? I kind of wish I would have waited to take the video because I pissed this off. So it's a little bit clenched. It does open up a little bit more, but the difference between a pearl bubble coral is it doesn't have regular circles. It has these like wilding out looking spikes. This is actually a super dope piece right here. If the doctor's name is Michael, then you're good. I did a little research. It seems like they have a thin skin flesh, not like the normal Euphilia skin, and seems to not do well. Man, I'll tell you what, our Euphilia do really, really good. When we get in frogs, king spawns, they do pretty good here. I've lost a couple here, but for the most part, they look pretty good. It just seems like when we either move them to the sold tank, if something bumps into it, or they just don't handle shipping all that great. But look, dude, if you're looking for a hobby where it's live stuff and it never dies or there's no challenge, get the fuck out of here. You want to be a pussy and just keep GSP? Or sometimes you want to try a fucking king spawn. I do this for a living. I know better. Sometimes I want to try a king spawn, dude. You know I'm not supposed to eat 3 ice cream sandwiches in a row, but fucking live every once in a while, okay? Does it play nice with BTAs? This, I would not want my BTA to fall into any type of LPS coral. So when you say play nice, I'm not 100% sure what you mean. You smoking weed or meth? You wound tight as fuck. Well, look, dude, sometimes you need to smoke some medical meth. Like maybe you got too many teeth, or maybe you're looking to get your cheekbones sunk in and look a little bit more Chad. Maybe you're trying to ascend, bro. So don't worry about me. Go get a hamster. So this is a Bauer Banky. I seen it, and usually Bauer Bankies are pretty pricey from wholesalers, no matter what, even if it's a frag, whatever. I bought this for the potential. Because if you look, first of all, the tentacles are really cool. They're like super bright white. But there is subtle color in this thing. Like there's blue streaks. There's like this cantaloupe fucking color. It's healthy as shit. Right? Why does it have to? I don't live in Randall's world where it's fucking either or. It's fucking both, bro. No, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what meth would look like. Like, I don't know if it would come in a powder or a rock. It's a browner Banky. Bro, I'm sick of this. I quit. I'm sick of this place, dude. You throw up a cheap one, they don't like it. Yeah, look at this piece. This is awesome, right? Can't tell how big it is in the picture, though. This is a fucking honker, bro. Really nice piece. Right? I don't want to cut it down, but I will say this one, I'm not mad at it if we do have to cut it down because every head on this is actually pretty fucking cool. So it wouldn't be that tragic to cut this one down. I'd rather sell it as a whole piece, but the frags of it would be really cool too. So, okay, check this out. This is I thought possibly it was going to be a Willie's hammer, and it's the same color, but it's just not nearly as bright. And I'll show you. This is the same tank, same camera, same everything. That's the Willie's. It's just not on a black egg crate or whatever. But that's the Willie's 2.0. It's just not nearly as nice, but it's still a really cool hammer. $40. Tell your mother I'm going to have a little bit of meth. The giant Ghani ever come out? Saw pics on FB when it arrived. So, the giant Ghani got cut down today. It was not looking good today. I'll show you the picture here. It was not looking good today. It had like some nasty, like molding looking spots on it. I can't find the picture. So we cut it down. Sucks, dude. So hopefully we can save it. I mean, we did get a lot of cuts out of it. Here it is here. It's sad. So those white, that like, it almost looks like a white mold bacteria or something. So we just cut it all down. Lugol's dipped it, or I'm sorry, Revive dipped it. So we'll see what happens. But there's a shitload of frags, and we didn't cut small pieces. He cut pretty good sized chunks of it. But yeah, it's part of the game, right? So I don't want to fucking hear it from anybody. Random peel of death in the middle sucks. I think the only thing I can think of is, besides it's just a wild Ghani, which is the chance that you take. When it was in the sold tank, which is where I put it, because Ghanis do really good there, there might have been a clownfish that was trying to host in it. And I think that he started the issue. So, glad the stream is going better tonight. Well, that depends on how you define better, okay? Quality-wise, as far as when I say quality, how it looks, how it sounds, it has ascended. The host, on the other hand, maybe not. I don't know if better would be the term that I would describe. $40 for this hammer. I'm going home anyways. Nobody's buying corals. We're giving them away. Is this what it's like in Michigan? Is this what happens when we do the Reef tour in Michigan? Used to be a robust town. Have you seen the market? It's awful. What market are we talking about? I am the market, parrotfish. Oh, you got to love the ups and downs of the coral game. Because in 2 months, if Indo does shut down, you think you're going to find a hammer like that for $40? I don't know if you can find a hammer like that for $40 anywhere. Now, today. $40, going once, going twice. Before we go, Michigan factoid. Michigan is the longest freshwater coastline in the world, with over 3,200 miles of shoreline along the Great Lakes. Crazy, right? It's pretty wild. I don't think I've ever been to Michigan. I've been to Michigan City, Indiana. Reef tour item. Let's go. You guys have Willie's coming? The hell is she talking about? You got one of the Willies? I know there's a few in the soul tank here. I'm in Michigan right now. Well, what the fuck going on? What the fuck going on in Michigan? I thought this little Scully was pretty good. Made you guys comment it on the Facebook group. Here's another angle. You want a nice little war paint with some little denim shine in the middle? A little pissed off because that's after I spun it around. It was nice and happy. I took a picture. I said, hey, do a little 360, baby. Well, it was more of a 180, but. I will say this, Scully's, so we joke around and we go like, oh, nobody's buying corals tonight. The market of corals always goes up and down, from just in general of prices of stuff, or just in terms of certain types of corals. And I've noticed that Scullies are more popular now. At least they're having a little bit of a run. There was a time, there's always been times where it goes up and down, but there's a time where like Scullies were really hard to get rid of. And then sometimes people go crazy with them. Acanthos, same thing. I talked to Chris from ACI Wholesale today, and he was like, bro, everybody wanted Acanthos. I bring in 50 of them. Nobody wants one. And I go, that's the game, dude. That's the fucking game. Blippi's, Blippi's hat. I have a Blippy, like our kids have a Blippi's costume with the glasses and the hat. Dude, I can't even take my kids fucking seriously, dude. You want to hear something funny that my 5-year-old Coral said? 215, Dustface. Kingsley was playing Fortnite with his homie, and he was on the mic. And I was like, yo, Kingsley, make sure you put that ointment on your butt because you keep itching it. It's never going to heal. You know, trying to embarrass him because he's on with his homie. Out of nowhere, our 5-year-old Coral runs in the room and goes, yeah, Bubby. She calls him Bubby. And your nuts stink like asshole. She never even talks like that, dude. I don't even think she knows what nuts are. Like, she knows what nuts the food is, but I don't even think she knows what nuts are. So I don't even know what the fuck that was. But he was like, bro, you're going to get me banned. And we were laughing at him. And then I just remembered it's my account that he's on. So let's not get it banned. Kids are insane. What you been cooking with Reef and with G? I haven't used my KitchenAid yet, of course. Bought one. Haven't used it yet. Look at this wild nem that we got. It's actually larger than a lot of the aquaculture ones we get. It's not huge, but it's a wild one. It could turn into some crazy rainbow shit. It could fade out. I have no idea. It's been here for maybe 2 weeks or so. Really cool potential on this nem. Stop watching these streams. She's out before the streams. Just did tacos and burritos last night. Dude, we made burgers. We do a pound of ground Wagyu. And it sounds like fancy. It's not. It's like $9.99. I don't even know what the fuck's in it. But we get this Jewel brand Wagyu. And then we do a pound of like organic grass-fed beef and mix it up. And I make dude, I'm talking about, when I say smash burgers, like it's fucking paper thin, dude. I cooked up some of those today. And they were fucking pretty fire. It's always hard for me to get a measurement on a nem, but I don't know, probably like 3.5, 4 inches. I would consider it a medium-sized nem. What up, Miss Dabswell? Hope everybody's having a good night out there. You know what? We gotta spin a merch spin. It's still early here. You got it at $100. Wild nem. I want to see that thing. I want to see how it colors up down the road. Okay, let's see. You got it. $100. Good deal. $5 off. And then this is for the merch wearers. I do this periodically through the streams. This one I'm going to do double wheel spins all night. So whatever you spin, it's worth double. And you don't get pulled off the wheel or anything. Let's go Choi. And this wheel's good for the next 3 weeks. And then let's do it again. Let's go. Choi's got double wheel spins tonight. And HDP Nurse. All right. Sound good? Like I said, you don't get removed off the wheel. You stay on there. Okay. All right, cool. Nice piece. Let's mix it up here. I seen Dustin in here, so let's throw up some SPS. This chunk right here is really cool. I've been bringing in the SPS, man. You know that I'm picky about it. But this is a pretty big chunk right here. We did a frag of it last night, and the frag went for like $100. Like, it went pretty wild. Here's another angle. But this is what, it just came broke. So I sold the frag yesterday. I think Chatty the Batty maybe had won it. Got any baby wear? Well, we are a Cush Corals reefer company. So we're not exactly kid friendly, but if you're having a baby, we have had Jackie make some newborn Cush Corals little onesies, you know. Yeah, I like this piece a lot. I thought it was pretty awesome. I mean, we could just keep chopping it down, or you could take the whole piece. Dude, I posted a nasty TikTok today, right before the stream. I don't know if you guys seen that. This one. Why that audio is so bad. Seen Parrotfish commenting on there. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Baby and toddler wear, sign me up. Oh, let's go. What do you guys want to see? Some little farmy encrusters. Let's go $5. Lithophyllon. Michigan factoid. The Great Lakes contain about 20% of all fresh surface water on Earth. And Michigan sits directly in the middle of that system. So Michigan's all about the damn water. My twins' due date was 4/20. Dastardly came out and ruined it for me. Dastardly came early. Somebody needs to snag this one. You have one of these. Michigan's the only state made up of two separate peninsulas, Upper Peninsula and Lower Peninsula, connected by Mackinac Bridge. I looked for like things that, like snacks that were invented in Michigan, bruh. Nothing, dude. I was panicking. I'm like, what am I going to do for the Michigan tour stream? And now I know. I'm getting robbed. That's basically what, I guess you go to Michigan and people steal from you. So that's what's happening to me in the Michigan Reef Tour. So now I know better. I put a little note. I said, next year, let's just skip Michigan. People in Detroit just drink when they're done. That's Detroit. Walk the street buck naked. Oh, dude, let's go. I want to make, has anybody ever made homemade chicken nuggets where they like grind the chicken up? Since I got that KitchenAid, I want to do that. I make some killer fried chicken tenders though. Man, I've got it down now and it's so fucking good. But I want to try it. You have? I want to do it. Homemade chicken nugget using pork rinds? Have you seen homemade chicken nuggets using pork rinds? No. It's like a no carb thing. He says they can afford it for Chrysler's sake. This guy, hang on, stop. My ribs are hurting from laughing so hard. Did you get it on Amazon or Walmart? We were at Walmart, and I'm actually glad I did because I ended up getting it cheaper with all the attachments. Like, damn, Amazon was like $400 with all the attachments. Or I don't even think it had all of them. And then I went to Walmart, and I think it was $300, and it had all the attachments. So I'm excited. I want to make some pizza dough. I used to work in a pizzeria, and I like making things with pizza dough. I'm excited. I like cooking, man. Walmart's the place for me. I didn't even know that. I don't go to Walmart too often. It's not super close to our house. I don't like going to Walmart. I go there for my contacts. And when the kids are being really good, they do have the best toys. You know, I like looking at wrestling toys. I like looking at Ninja Turtle toys. And obviously, my kids like toys. Do you know what my 2-year-old's into right now? Polly Pocket, baby. Dude, Polly freaking Pocket. Bro, did we just give you that for 6% off at $10? What are we doing? What are we doing with our life in general? Oh, Lord have mercy, dude. Or hang on, we just did an encruster. I mean, we do have nice big boy pieces. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I don't go to Walmart too often. I don't really, I'm kind of afraid to eat the food from Walmart. I'm not afraid, but I don't, if I can prevent it, I try not to eat the food from, I try to go to the grocery store that's by me. I don't really care for Walmart's food. I like their seasoning and shit. They got a lot of seasoning. But they do have good kids' clothes and kids' toys. So. No, it sucks. It's like anything else. You can't get everything in one spot, man. I like Aldi's. We have an Aldi's. I like their produce. Their produce is killer. It's so much better than anybody else's. Strawberries are better. Just everything. More selection and everything. And then Jewel has, I like their brand name stuff. Jewel's brand name stuff is awesome. I bought this as a named hammer, which doesn't really happen very often. Blue Gushers was the name of this hammer. I've actually had these in the past. These are from one of our suppliers out in Ohio. They grow them. That's why they have the name. I didn't make up the name. But if you want it, has all the colors. Randall, did you want that one at $350? That was a late bid. He said, go back. Oh, trust me, baby. You can go back, dude. Yeah, I'm listening to you tonight. You throw a $350 up, you got my attention. No, this is a super nice piece. This is one that you get the right people on here. It might go up to $600-700. But hey, Friday night, Michigan. If you want it, just let me know. If you want me to put it back and do it on Sunday, you let me know. Nah, this is one that you don't cut. Or 1,500, man, that one that JB1 got, that she was battling and got that one for that 1,500 that was a fucking nice hammer, bro. Like, for real. That was a nice piece. We got a Walmart, all these Trader Joe. We don't have Trader Joe's like anywhere near here at all. I'm done eating at other places. I cook all of my own shit now. So I'm a little particular. Here's what sucks though. I like to eat steak, and I don't like Jewel's steaks, and I don't like Aldi's. I don't even think Aldi's has fucking steaks. So it is what it is. Jewel? Yeah, I guess you guys don't have those. What do you shop at? You look like a Piggly Wiggly type of guy. It's called Jewel Osco, or it used to be Jewel Osco. I don't know if it is still Jewel Osco. Don't hate on Jewel. Jewel's fine. Yeah, I've never even been to a Publix. I've heard about Publix, but never been. I've never been. I guess we're just going to throw up whatever we can think of. Big ass chalice. I don't know if we have any chalice people in the house, but that Wu-Tang chalice. I'm Jewish. Why would I be Piggly Wiggly? I don't know. Don't, and look, we all know if there's any people that we can't just like assume any type of stereotypes about. It's your people's, okay? So I don't want to get banned. Leave me out of it. Publix has the best subs, hands down. Dude, I tell you this, man. I am a sucker for a fucking sub sandwich, bro. I like a cold sandwich. Blue asked me today if there was one food that you had to eat all the time, like you could only eat one thing the rest of your life, what would it be? And Jackie was like, snow crab. And I had to think about it, and I was like, man, I don't know. What would it be, you know? And I was like, and we were eating burgers. There's eating burgers, Exosphere is $15. And I was like, I don't know, I probably could eat burgers forever if I had to. Any food would suck to have to eat it forever. But now that you mentioned, I probably could do a good cold cut sandwich. And I don't know much about Jewish people, but I do know this. We used to have a Jewish deli. A girl that I went to grade school with, her name was Katie Greenberg. Her parents or mom owned a deli in our small town. And bro, it was fucking so good. It was so good. They would just make them, wrap them up, and it was phenomenal, dude. I wish I could get something as good as that nowadays. Yeah, I don't even know where if we have a Publix anywhere near us. Publix. Holy fuck, yeah, nowhere near, dude. Nowhere near. Like, not even close. I don't really care as long as, you know, I'll tell you what, I got a new complaint about Jewel though. What up, K-Rod? They sell chicken breast and chicken thighs, you know? Like their butcher part or whatever. And they wrap it. And bro, the whole store has to be filled with salmonella because you can't even pick up one of these chicken things without it just being disgustingly wet. They don't have any like wipes, nothing. It's just like, it's fucking gross. So I bring I go to where the produce is and I take a bag and I fucking throw it in like a bag. I ain't touching that shit. I do like Meijer. We used to live near the Meijer. And we used to go to Meijer all the time. And I like Meijer. Every once in a while we make it over there and their steaks are super good. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready to evolve where we just take a pill and we get all of our nutrients and we don't even eat or shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. I'm over it, dude. Put me on some Ozempic. Get me a pill that gives me all my fucking vites. And I'd be happy. I'm over it, dude. Buc-ee's, yeah, I've never been to Buc-ee's. That's like an American chud thing to get excited about. The fucking gas station with fucking, let me wear my sandals to a gas station and then have another man's name on the back of my jersey. I'm not about that chud life, dude. Imagine swallowing a 3,000 calorie pill. Well, I always say it, if you don't want me to take so many pills, don't make them so small. That's the problem, dude. People overdosing all the time. No, you don't understand. I mean, I understand it. I get it. If I was near a Buc-ee's and I was driving somewhere, I would stop. I would have a good time with my family. I understand. I'm not a hater. Swampus Vienna. It's like going to Cracker Barrel, but entire restaurant, 3 times larger is a store. I wouldn't try to sell people on Buc-ee's by using Cracker Barrel. I don't think you're going to do Buc-ee's any favors by trying to ramp off of Cracker Barrel's back. But I like Cracker Barrel. It's fine. We have one near us. We never really go there. Bass Pro Shops, now that's cool. Bass Pro Shops, I'm with that shit, dude. Tell your kids it's a museum. Well, not building another box this one lasted for 56 minutes. Well, I certainly appreciate you, man. I appreciate you guys dealing with me. God, dude, what a nightmare. Imagine what Jackie's got to deal with. Crazy, dude. It's crazy. I just, like, the older I get, there's not enough time in the day to do all the things I want to do. And I feel like I have a pretty good mix of, like, spending time with my family, working. Still, it's hard. 20 bucks. I love these, man. I don't know if this is just a regular eagle eye, but I just really dig these. Reminds me of when I first got in the hobby. This was all you could get was an eagle eye and a dragon. No, eagle eye. There was dragon. What was the other one? I can't even remember. There was like 3 Zoes that even existed in the hobby. They were like the Vietnamese kind of ones, but caught my file fish and moved them. I will say this, file fish, super hard to catch, bro. Aren't they? They have a weird, like, I studied how fish move and think and act because I've caught millions of fish. You know what I mean? And so there's a way to catch fish because when you study them, you know, are they going to burst towards the front? Are they going to side to side? Are they going to duck? How much, how much fucking energy do they got? File fish are tough catches, man. I would say one of the smartest fish I've ever had to try to catch is a lunar wrasse. Almost impossible unless you can really trick him or starve him out or something like that. I used a net and it took about a minute. In this experience, it was easy with smaller tank. So sometimes you get lucky too, where like, I'm pretty good about this, where I can kind of get them to react over here and, but again, you got to know the angles. You got to know the prism math of the water. You got to know which way the fish is going to go. Dude, I studied, you guys don't know how deep the study goes, dude. You know how we're right and left-handed? I know which fish is right or left finned. You didn't even know that that was a thing. What up, OTD? I did knock one stick off the rock. Oh, that happens all the time. Dude, ain't nothing stickier. I swear to God, you put a fish net in a fish tank, your fucking live rock turns into Velcro, dude. Your net is going to snag on something, bro. His name is Dale, so he was going left. You know what I'm saying, bro? I dare you to put a net in a fish tank and not snag a rock, dude. Good luck. Good luck. Play some music. Shut this dude's babbling up. I gotta babble. You see these bids tonight? Horrible. I'm like filibustering like my name was Ted Cruz. Let's go. This is a octo spawn. I don't know if this is a frog spawn. I think this is a frog spawn. Frog spawnio. What you been up to, OTD? You were featured in a video today on our stream. Top 5 Kush Corals NBA team in Michigan. I'll play it again for you. Catching on an acro, just anything. I'm telling you, man. You snag one of the bottom row live rocks and your whole shit comes tumbling down. Tell me that's never happened, dude. You know it fucking has. You knew it has, dude. 45 going once. What a pretty piece. Peach pink. It even has a little bit of orange. Look to the far side opposite of me. There's a little bit of orange flavor up in that mix. Oh, dude, I can't wait for my orange press to get here. I'm going to be fucking juicing. I see it. You got it at 50. I be killing my hands doing the handmade orange juice. So I'm over it. I'm excited about that. And Blue makes a lot of lemon shake-ups. The past couple years, there will be like a fair or like a whatever, something near our house, you know? And Jackie will be like, let's go. I want to go get a lemon shake-up. And every time we go, it's always lemonade. Some bullshit-ass lemonade. A lemon, what are a lemon shake-up? So a lemon shake-up is literally just lemon juice, fucking pounding of sugar, and ice water and ice. Shake it up. It's totally different from lemonade. It's not even in the same boat. And she would get so mad because it would be lemonade. And it wouldn't even be good. No, it's not lemonade. This is why I specifically made the distinction with the difference. Oh, it's fire, dude. And so we just like everything else, you go, this fucking town sucks nowadays. TikTok sucks. Politics sucks. Music sucks. TV shows sucks. I'm not even a pessimist. My new pair of contacts sucks. Wheel spin discounts. Am I right? The community is pretty good. I can't lie. I cannot lie about that. I'm looking through my videos. We don't want to do any more hammers. We're just giving them away. We're giving them away. This little guy, he wasn't fully open just yet. That always pissed me off, dude. Everybody's like, get pictures of the NEMs. And I try to put them on a black background, and they just act like little a-holes, man. But whatever. Says, do I got to buy another hoodie or what? Well, how swagged up you trying to be? How swagged up you trying to be? Randall, I don't know if I have one of those ready. I don't have one photographed. Yeah, this is a Holy Grail. Another one. There's so many fucking different ones of these. I love these things. Mason jars. Need a badass NEM for my new tank. I mean, you need a badass NEM for your new tank. I wish I knew a spot and a guy and a time and a place. Oh, where's the longest cry ever? I can't find it. Damn it. No! Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's move that thing out of the way. What do we got? What do we even got here? Infernos are cool. I've had them before. Jeez, dude. I don't even think we should sell stuff like this. What if Indo does shut down for a few months? I'm going to be crying that I wish I had these back. This is one of my favorite ones, man. Yeah, the Infernals are cool. I'm always on the lookout. I sound like an infant crying because that's what I felt like inside. The red ring, it's like a nice bright orange. You can see it more when the tentacles come out. The only thing that pisses me off about this one, it never will flatten out for the photo. It always wants to curl down. And for photos, acanthos are so much cooler when they flatten out. So you can see all the detail. Snake polyps, I haven't seen snake polyps in a little while. I want to say I seen a frag of one of them. It was literally like a single polyp of snake polyp. And it was like, I don't know, it was on something. Like it wasn't even supposed to be there, you know? Look at this piece, bro. This thing's insane. When it goes on clearance, well, I don't know if you heard, HDP Nurse, the end of the month, Indonesia is shutting down for at least 2 months. So I do not see the prices of corals going down at all. Trust me, I wish they would. It would be better for me. Yep, Echinata. Echinata acan. Not as puffy as your other acans. They only come in certain colors. This one has every color that they come in besides purple. There is also a purple version. But they come in any mix from, what do you see here? Lime green, blue, bright orange, teal blue. There's also purple. But typically they're not as like paint splatter looking like this. Really cool piece. Super healthy too. I love this piece. Timmy was here today and he cut some stuff down. So nothing is going to get cut until at least next week because obviously he's not working Saturday or Sunday. We don't cut corals on Monday through Wednesday. That's when we get all of our stuff in and out. So it's just going to be here. Whatever doesn't sell tonight, the plan is to make my TikTok type videos and just sell some stuff outright because we still have a lot of stuff. But I'm also kind of worried about selling out of stuff if the Indo ban does happen. Because when that does happen, we only have Australia to work with. And Australia also, mate, they know they got you by the balls. Where else are you going to get curls? Nowhere, huh? So, you got it, man. Super nice. And this is a pretty big piece. I mean, about 4 to 5. I have 2 echinatas. This is the nicest one for sure. It's even got, if you look to the side, it's like got some other polyps that are out by its own. You could even zip those little guys off, make nice little frags out of them, and not even have to touch the rest of the colony. That's what we would have done. Jeroboam, you got it, man. Going once. Macro snake plate feeding, damn it. Snake. I don't have any snake polyps. Where's Travis been? I talk to him all the time. He was on the stream, 2-3 days ago, or maybe last week or so. He was in Cuba, I want to say, and he was on the stream. That man, I don't really know anybody I would say this about, actually. Maybe 2-3 people. But Travis is one of those people that I wish he would write a book. Because every time I learn more about that guy, I'm just like, holy fucking impressive. Like, I'm not even trying to glaze, dude. But every time he's like, oh yeah, and I also was like a fucking heart surgeon one time in my life. Like, and then I also, I heard that he like went to the moon once or something. Like, he's literally, it wouldn't surprise me if he hit me up, and it just casually came out one day where he was like, I was actually on one of the Apollos. It wouldn't surprise me. You know what I mean? I want a sugar mama. Hurts my heart every time. You don't want to be taken care of by a woman, dude. Are you kidding me? She's going to hold it against you forever. She's going to, they're going to treat you like you're their little bitch. Can't have that, dude. You can't have that, man. My masculine patriarchal heart hurts when I hear men talk like that. Don't do it. But I get the sentiment. How nice would it be? I want a sugar daddy. Now that's understandable. Never heard anyone want to be a cuck. Straight from Mork and Mindy. 210. Thank you guys for the bids. This is a beautiful piece, man. I don't know what else you want. What else do you want in a coral? Thank you for the bids. Who was the other one that was been against you? J-Rock. Just buy me tanks and corals. I mean, it's fine if you can take the rest of the humiliation ritual. Me, maybe I'm just too much of a control freak, you know? You don't cry in front of women. You don't fucking let them pay for shit for you. You don't stand behind them during tax season and tell them that Madden's on sale. Okay? I'm old school. I'll be their bitch when it comes to dicking them down. Well, that's the thing. They might want to, you know, they might want to turn the tables on you. Let's go with the LA Laker. Not enough green in it. You can't win. You can't win, dude. I don't want any green corals. Nobody likes green corals. That one's too splatter. Somebody said the other day that the coral was too many colors. It was too bright and it had too many colors. You can't win, dude. They want to be dicked up, not down. What you got to do is you got to be a man for a while. You got to make as many crotch goblins as possible. And then you make them become successful. And then they take care of you. That's your time as a man when your investments and your kids are all successful and you're a rich, hot man. And that's your time to retire, baby. 2? What kind of Jewish man has 2 children, dude? What are you doing? I thought you guys all had like 9. Banned. Is the stream frozen? Well, look, you all got kids. You're not playing very good odds there. 2. One of them's going to be a lazy son of a bitch or crazy or a psychopath or, you know. So you're not playing good odds, dude. You don't have good odds. You know, and maybe 2 or 3 of them put their money together. And then they lean on each other. It's like, hey, do we want to put the old man in a nursing home? Well, you got an extra room at your house. Well, if you don't do it, like they'll put pressure on each other, you know? Plus, we believe in love, protection. Why do you need a shield or armor? I've been on the hunt for a yellow pagoda cup. I haven't seen those for a while. You know what? Those probably aren't coming in because they're just not super popular. They're hard to move. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's tubenaria. We used to call it yellow scroll coral. I haven't even thought about one of those, and I couldn't tell you how long. Jogged my memory on the yellow cup coral. Odds don't need to be good if you raise them right. Well, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Accidents happen. You ever played Oregon Trail, bro? God forbid. I'm not wishing that. I'm not saying that's gonna. I'm just saying there's power in numbers. Okay. Look at this little guy. What a fucking nice ass piece, bro. Come on, let's go. I believe this turns into one of these. I don't have a picture of what I think the mama is. It's like a bright red orange Yuma. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Because I'm 99% sure this is what it's from. Here we go. This is the mama. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. Green Pagoda, love the yellow though. Had one in 15 years when I didn't know what I was doing. No, they're super cool, and they were a lot more common. It's either that they weren't popular enough to sell, so the divers or whoever stopped farming them, they stopped getting them, or like permits changed where they couldn't get them anymore. So that happens too. But you got to figure this: every inch costs money now. Well, it always has, but it's even more now. So every box, they can't put in corals that aren't moving. It's like at a certain point, you got to pick and choose what you choose to ship. So, and then on the other hand, it goes crazier the other way. Like sometimes the wholesalers think that chalices are super popular, and then they just bring in way too fucking many of them. Sand in my 5-gallon. I always say tanks with sand. It's literally personal preference. I will say this, man. A local guy, shout out to Sean. He ended up buying something from the suppliers when I do the supplier drops. He got a cheaper acantho. I think he paid like $1.25 for like a teal seafoam acantho. And I actually dropped it off at his house because I was going to go out and do something. And he sent me a picture an hour later. Bro, looked so awesome on his black sand. Like, let me see if I can show you that really quick. Look at this. Look at how good this looks. I was like, man, that fucking bounces right off of that black sand. And that's a chunky black sand. So you could tell that, like, he could clean that stuff really, really well. Shout out to the local homie. We don't have too many local homies that reef anymore. Dude, this piece is just awesome. Asian Acan, $200. The black sand is high in some metals, though. Well, I don't know about that. And I know not all black sands are the same. But are you saying that that's just a thing? That's what causes it to be black, is that there's metals in it? That I don't know. See? Every fucking action has a reaction, you know? J-Rock, this one's $200. I wish I could do better. You grab a wholesale license, you go to sign in and get these, it's going to cost you $160. And then you're going to have to pay shipping, no matter how much you spend. Corals ain't cheap anymore. What's going on?
Daddy, chill.
Oh, I love this piece too. And I will say this, if you're going to buy Asian Acans from anyone, I would buy them from us because they just fucking love our systems. Like, they just are always so healthy. Showpiece, super nice, dude. These are the ones that other people, they cut them down to single heads and try to charge $1 million for. We just move them. This is how we buy them, in chunks like this. Acan Maximas, I don't. You don't see those very often, just at all. So St. Louis, I don't. Most people don't even know what Acan Maximas are when we get them in. I think people think they're like Lobos or I have sold some nice ones this year. I was getting some orange and like splatter ones. J-Rock on fire? Let's go, dude. 200 going once. So 3 wins in a row. You're on fire, which means you get 3% automatically. Oh, you did. You got that purple and like pink one. Bro, that thing was fucking awesome. I don't come across stuff like that very often, dude. And I will say this. I'm surprised that JB1 didn't take that one because she likes pink and purple stuff and she likes Acan Maximas. So maybe she's laying off of them or something, but I'm surprised that that one, she didn't scoop that thing. I've got a little Godzilla, some type of Godzilla, something like that. Not a baby. It's not a little booger, but it's not anything huge. $50. I think that's a good price. We shipped out some really nice stuff this week, man. I do remember that Acan Maxima. The gold hammer that we shipped to JB1 was a really memorable piece. She also got a master Scully that was really cool. Somebody else got some cool Scullies in here that went out. Nixie got some really nice stuff. He's probably still putting corals away. When did he get his box? Wednesday? He's probably still putting corals away. What makes him a master? Honestly, nothing. It's just a name. It's one wholesaler will call something a master. The next wholesaler may call it a master. They may not. There's no like, people will say, it's this, it's at least 4 colors, but it's just up to whoever's calling it, to be honest with you. HDP Nurse, I'm not really big into the names on like Yumas or anything like that because I treat them just like I do Nems or Torches. They change and morph and stuff all the time. So I'm not the expert on that when that whole thing happened in the past year or two. Been selling corals forever. I've never seen mushrooms go through this crazy naming period. So I didn't really get into it too much. Dollar box, come on, I do stuff to hit the minimum. No, if you, that's the cool thing about the dollar boxes. You don't have to pay shipping and you don't have to hit a minimum order or anything. Nope. Come on, Kush Corals, baby. All right, we're cooking that one. We're cooked. The market's cooked. We're cooked. We're cooking that one. Look at this. I thought this picture came out so good. Boom. Boom. Look at this. Here's another angle. Whoops. Flipped around here. Look at that. Look at that. Nexus Nem, perfect 50-50 split. I seen one that barely had orange on it. I won't say their name, but it's a big company. We'll just call it Schmerl, Schmide, Schmorals. It barely had any orange on it. That thing was a couple $100. I was like, bro, we got a 50-50 one. You know? Man, you've been doing the fasting and everything, Reefing with G, making me jealous, dude. God. Got no discipline with the fasting anymore. It's a fucking nightmare. Disappointed in myself. I got a Malaysian, they call them Malaysian Yuma bounces, I guess. We've been bringing in a lot of these, and I will say this. Much hardier than like the wild Indo Yumas. We've had really, really good luck with all of these right here. It's been a journey. Man, I always told people that, you know, nobody believes you. They're always on their own doing what they learned, right? But anytime I talk to people about losing weight, I tell everybody, man, the intermittent fasting was by far the most effective way that I ever lost weight at all. And your brain feels better. Still can't bring myself to do it. What a bitch. Man. Aggravating, dude. Like I said, give me the Ozempic and the pill, dude. Just give me all my nutrients in one pill, all my calories. Haven't lost much weight, but brain is clear. Well, once you maintain, you know, whatever you're doing, probably not going to lose much weight.
I just get.
Whoa,
I actually find
JB1.
myself getting better looking every day
Look
of my
out.
life. Don't try to.
Speaking of getting better looking every day, what's up, baby girl? Gifted the subs. Let's go. Y'all flooded with JB1s in the chat. Bro, talk about fasting. I'm stuffing my face with nachos. Dude, I've never been a big nacho fan. But I could see Reefing with G definitely being a jalapeno on his nacho guy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a jalapeno guy, dude. I'm very Caucasian. Most things are too spicy for your boy. So it is what it is. Check this out. We've been growing this little frag for a long time. This is a strain of Favia that we've grown for a really long time, and it gets really cool red and orange streaks. And the eyeball is so fucking bright green, it just screams. It's a little frag, but it is something that you couldn't kill this if you tried. Well, maybe Max could. But super nice little frag. What's going on, JB1? What are you up to? Sorry about interrupting the talk. Oh, you weren't. I mean, she knows that anytime I'm streaming, there's something very important coming out of this mouth. What a hater. I heard that. Thank you for the gifted sub. We love JB1. Colorblind's got it at 15. How's the tank doing? I lost 80 pounds over the last year and a half. I meal prep 2,600 calories, meals per day, a protein shake with cashew milk a day, aiming for 150 grams protein, no cardio. Oh, but then it's also like, do you hate your life? I'm asking. It's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, it is a science. You do have to actually do all that. Here's the problem, though. I'm too good of a cook. You know what I mean? It's like I have problems like this. When you've got that good of a wiener, you can't deprive it. When you cook as good as I do, what am I going to do? Be skinny? Seems kind of ridiculous. It's just weighing out the food. Yeah, but then how are you supposed to stuff your face? How are you supposed to fill your stomach before your brain knows it's full? Portions? That sounds like a negative word. Limitations. 10 servings of thing, freeze them. So I have 50 in the freezer. See, you know, it's almost like we all know how to lose weight. Like, you know, you're not telling us anything that like nobody knows. And I'm not, you know, I'm just saying in general as humans, we know what we got to do, but we don't want to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to fucking do it. It's not a matter of knowing. Now, there are ways that can help with knowledge. You know, you got to use knowledge. But we know what to do. Cabbage diet? Oh my God, I can't imagine your farts. Jesus, like, can you imagine? HDP nurse is on a cabbage diet. Can you imagine the Dutch oven that is her household? Yeah, this is a nice little bleeding apple. I don't really bring these in too often just because it's hard to sell bleeding apples, dude. There's no meat on the bone. Everybody wants a certain splatter. So I just bring in the ones that I think are cool. And I really like this one. I thought it was nice. Two different angles to it. I love Scolies, man. Can you not love Scolies? It's just, I get being picky about them. That's how I am. But as a whole, how do you not love Scolies, you know? Nobody want the Scully. I think I have one or two more Scolies for this week. I've got a giant kryptonite right here. This is the last one. JB1 got two of these. I think she got two or three of these from us. These are big boys. This is a really nice one right here. If you want it, 125. Two different angles. Dude, nobody's bringing you two different angles, bro. Trying to get rid of dinos currently. The Punani, I hope you get that under control. I always tell people this isn't always the case. But man, 95% of the time, anytime somebody has algaes, I load it up with snails, dude. I'm old school. But I load it up with crabs and snails, and I do the natural way. Lobos, I have not had any Lobos for a little while. I look for Lobos. I'm pretty picky about Lobos, just like I am with the Scolies. No Lobos at the moment. I have one Lobo in, and it was damaged, and I'm healing it back. And the way it's going, it's looking like maybe like 5 months from now, it'll be available. But it is a rainbow one. And oh, you know what? I do have a Lobo that came in. What the fuck? I have a rainbow Lobo. It's going up Sunday. It wasn't fully open yet. I forgot about that. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah, look how much bigger this is than the other ones. That's what she said. Let's go. Maybe you need a hamster. Maybe, dude. Killed that damn glitter Ghani. So, but maybe it happened for a reason. We cut it down, and maybe hopefully it heals, and everybody will get a piece. So, Max acting like he ain't never killed a coral before when he's sitting on coral fucking catacombs. All right. What do we got left? I know JB1 likes big pieces like this. Let's do this little guy real quick. Damn, dude. I don't know if she's got room for this one. You're catching near the end of the stream. I put up a lot of bigger pieces earlier. I'm always looking for bigger pieces for JB1. And you know who likes bigger corals too? Travis. He always wants big pieces. I used to have a customer who was about 75 years old and really nice guy. And he would always say, when I got in the hobby, they didn't do frags. They didn't have frags. He was like, I ain't buying no frag. I'm not even going to live long enough to see the fucking thing grow out. I ain't got time for a frag. I'm too impatient for frags. You and Travis too. But Travis will be like, he'll show me like a crazy expensive Zoe. And he'll be like, get me one of these, but a rock like this big. And it's like, oh, okay. Let me just call the Zoe factory in Malaysia and place an order. Alibaba.com it real quick. It don't work like that, player. Receded bad. Trackies don't take well to a tank when you're having some algae or diatom issues. I can definitely tell you that. Like if a little bit of bone starts to come out, diatoms will start to grow there and stuff, and it will definitely piss them off. I got an 8-foot tank. I can't see a damn frag. Dude, you ever had to put on binoculars to see one of your new frags? Hey, this is a rough economy out here, JB1. We got to stretch the corals out a little bit more, okay? Sheesh. Give me a break. Dude, you got to throw on her binoculars to fucking peep the scene. I can see Oompa Loompas coming out, building your zoo colony. Oh my God, bro. Let's go. I didn't show people this one yet. How about this? Damn. Damn, how about this? Rainbow wall. Rainbow wall hammer, not very big though. Some of us got a stubby hammer, and it is what it is. Reefing with G. I still say stop adding to main tanks as often. Doing like a QT first cut way back on my random deaths in main tank. Well, yeah, I mean, if you can obviously see what's not hardy before you put it in your main tank, then that helps. This is a walling hammer. HCP Nurse. JB1 got it first at 225. Like a cheese wheel. Dude, I'm a sucker for a good cheese, man. I don't know why. I like white American cheese on my burgers. That's what we did today. And I'm not a cheesist. All right? Somebody's going to call me, you're a damn cheesist. I like white American. I don't know why. I do like Havarti cheese, but I like that with turkey. Turkey, Havarti. That's where it's at. Hammerhead, bro, your story is crazy. Bro sold his tank and is moving across country to go work in the industry because he loves corals that much. You know, it's pretty awesome. I can't lie. Even though he's going to work with the ops, I understand why. Okay. But I give him 3 years before the industry spats him out. That boy will have a fucking reptile before you know it. I don't know. I'm just talking shit. I don't even know what I mean. How does one get that gig? I mean, a lot of bigger aquarium stores are always hiring. So they churn through some people. There's a lot of weirdos out there. And I will say this, the pet industry too, there's a lot of weird people. You know, you go to hire them and then you go, oh, okay, this person's fucking not actually all there. And so a spot opens up. Why don't you give them a job? Because I am not hiring. I am not expanding. I don't need the help. If I were to hire anybody, what I could use more than anything, it would actually be a content person. It would be somebody who I like their style of videos. I don't want to do cheesy fucking reef builder type videos. There's a place for all that. It's just not my thing. I would hire somebody that would help make content. Responding to an FB ad. I think I might even have seen that thing. Excuse me. 350. Thank you guys for the bids. This is a beautiful piece. It's been here quite a while. But no, that's awesome. And I mean, you're moving to Florida. Good weather. Crazy people. So I hope it works out. And if it doesn't, I hope he, like Mission Impossible, steals the whole email client list that they have, downloads it, and emails it to us. That's a joke. Jesus. But if he pisses me off, I'm going to call the owner and tell him that I got a spy on the inside. So Hammerhead, you better do what I say since you've made this big commitment. I had to sign an NDA for their info. Well, laws are meant to be broken. I couldn't work in a fish store. It'd all be at my house. So that was me when I was 18, selling weed, spending all my money on fucking every coral and fish that comes in the fucking store. when I was working for somebody else, you know? But over time, at least for me, I started to learn, I would always have to tell myself, love it and then leave it. Like, take pictures of it, post it on social media, enjoy it while it's in front of you, and then let somebody else, or else you're going to go broke. So that's why a lot of people ask me now, like, well, keep it, grow this, grow this, grow this. And it's like, hey, I love it. And then I leave it. So, and that's how I used to be with women. Okay. When are you going to come home with when are you going to settle down with the woman? My mom says, Mom, I do every night. And then tomorrow I go and find a new one and I settle down with them. Don't take anything you see on this stream seriously, okay? All right, let's go. I have so many branching hammers. I do have to do some. This is a peach with some green underneath. Not a super bright piece, but a pretty piece, 20 bucks. I'm sure Jackie loves that joke. Well, look, you're looking at life through your lens, you know, where like you say things like happy wife, happy life. Or like you probably say things like, well, I don't want to be sleeping on the couch. I'll be in the doghouse. See, like that vernacular doesn't exist in my world, okay? I'm divorced. Well, okay then. I don't know where to go with that one. Just let me know. I can get home. Be my biggest challenge. What's going to be your biggest challenge? Weird thing. Hammer asked me for my email. He might be still in your clients. Oh, I bet he would be. He's trying to make a splash in that company. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to bring him all the Kush Corals people. Shit, bitch. You think we don't know about schmop schmel for schmatics, dude? I say, bitch, get in the kitchen and cook my dinner, and he does it. Damn! See? Well, you weren't in here earlier, but Purple Nike was like, I need a sugar mama. And we said, well, you know, there are things that come along with that. You're going to have to be somebody's bitch. And as long as you're okay with that. See? Is this losing color? No, I don't think so. These have been here quite a while. I just don't think it's a particularly saturated hammer. And we have more frags of it too. And they all look the same. So I would not sell it as like a bleaching or anything. It's just what it looks like. But hey, you know what? Some people are okay with that. Oh, she says, bitch, get in the kitchen and cook. Big deal. I got to cook and everything else is taken care of. I get it. I get it. But you know, if you want to be, somebody's little bitch and get one of the, what is the Workaholics when he gets the chin dough? He's got the dildo that's glued to his chin. It's like the one lady runs his life. And he's like, do you think maybe I could use my real wiener instead of the chin dough? She's like, no. And he's like, but it's starting to hurt my chin. And she's like, oh, you'll build a callus. I'd be cooking butt naked with the apron. There you go, JB1. Does he do that? Easy access with no claw. I never thought about that. See, that's a little dangerous though, dude. You get a little bacon splatter on the wiener, that could be permanent damage, dude. That could be permanent damage. I've had some bacon pop in some weird places. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that. You might start a damn grease fire in your pubes, dude. I've welded naked. Now, I believe that. Man is crazy. There's a guy on TikTok who builds houses barefoot. And his feet are like little monkey feet. Like he walks on the rafters of the house and his feet like grip like a fucking monkey, dude. It's a white guy. Reefing with G, you probably seen that guy because you see everything that's on my fucking For You page. Did you see that guy before? I guarantee you he has. Let's go. Be bello. You get to see all the cool shit, take care of it. It doesn't cost you anything. So are you not going to do a fish tank? Honestly, I will tell you this. My advice would be don't have an aquarium. Well, you're bringing yours. I mean, whatever. You know, it's not the end of the world, but it is going to be very tempting to not, like she said, bring everything home. These are just some really red zoes. I've got to do some of the stuff from the farm. Not setting it up right away. I mean, what I would do is I would work at the store as much as possible and like she said, take care of it there. And then you're getting paid for it. And then you don't have to spend your check on it. And I can tell you this, every business owner knows, would you like your employees to be buying stuff all the time? Yeah, damn right. Even if you give them a discount, they're still getting you for cheaper, which is whatever, if you're okay with that, you know. But I can tell you the place you're going to work at is fucking expensive. So even if you get 50% off, you're going to be spending some money, dude. You're going to be stuck. We might 2 years from now find out that Hammerhead can't get off the damn plantation, dude. He's like, I just can't get it. I can't get out of this place now. I want to bank some cash first before jumping back in. I think that's smart to do. And like I said, you can just take care of everything there. So, dude, don't fucking promote the ops, dude. Always be a customer here for that reason. They're stupid expensive. Yeah, they just are, dude. It blows my mind. But they also have, no, he's not going to Worldwide Corals. There's another big one. You could say it. I don't care. I'm just joking. Everybody knows who the big companies are. But, you know, they're also featured in YouTube videos and all this shit. So if you can charge more, I'm an American capitalist, man. If you can do it, do it. I'd like to charge a lot more than $15, given my personality and all these wheel spins away. I ain't got that kind of skill, apparently. So, TSK, he said. Let's go. $15. I would have to disown Hammerhead if he went to work for WWC. I would still be okay with it if you're living your dreams. You know, if that's your only opportunity to work in the industry, go ahead and do it. You know, everything with experience is what you make of it, by the way. You could go to we've had places, or I've worked at places where people worked alongside me for 3-4 years, didn't learn fucking shit, didn't take advantage of the situation, didn't ask people who were smarter than them, and just fucking floated by. But other people, you know, if you really try to learn something, you meet the right people, you can learn some shit, man. I don't have a lot of bigger pieces left. We kind of did a lot of things. We still do have this piece. I think it's the only Wilsoni that's left in here. Let me see what else we got. I got a lot of smaller stuff from the farm and hammers and stuff, so we'll do a few here. Gotta keep yourself happy. That's why I love y'all forever. Fuck WWC. I just think, so here's how I feel about WWC. Thank you, JB1. You got it. Space plates, maybe I'll do one on Sunday. Squeaky wheel, we'll oil one out on Sunday. Never had a Wilson either. Say easy to keep. They're awesome. No farm torches. Nah, people, if you want cheap torches, like we don't sell them on here. We do. You got to get them. But anything under $80 for a torch, I mean, fuck. My thoughts on WWC is this. I respect anybody who pushed the industry ahead and did it before everybody else, you know? So I can respect that. I can really respect longevity in this industry because how many people do you see come and go? Holy fuck. So many people come and go. It's one of the things I brag about us to people. I go, look, dude, I've been here for fucking 14 years. Like, I'm going to be here in 14 more. So there's something to be said for that because most people can't even do it as a side thing for a long time. That said, I think when you get too big, it becomes an ego thing, and you also have to sustain this monster. And you have to constantly keep growing. And at a certain point, you lose quality. You know what I mean? When you keep trying to get bigger and I don't know. That's how I feel about it. 14 years is crazy good, bro. When I look at what we've been able to do, I am very proud of what we've built and how long we've been able to do it. And that's without doing it as a side job. I saw somebody on Tyan's page, and they were posting about wanting to do this full time. And I've seen a bunch of people commenting who don't do it full time. And they had terrible advice. And it's just like with anything, you got to fully commit. You can't just like halfway do it. And when I mean fully commit, I mean like you can't be playing video games. You can't be fucking around, dude. You have to learn every aspect that you can as best as you can forever and ever. Amen. Let's go. Blue Hornets, $10. Yeah, I love that Wilsoni. I love Wilsonis in general. It's very hard to find Wilsonis with a lot of color. And the reason is when the divers are down there, they can barely even see anything. I've heard from a lot of the divers that they don't even know what the Wilsonis look like until they get it up into like their boat or whatever. So they're just hard to see. Same thing with like Croc Island Scolies and Button Scolies. Happened at an old company I worked at. I just don't like them because JB1 motherfuckers bow down when I want something. Yeah, and I get people being up their ass sometimes, so they want to sell stuff to them. I'm like that with like the Polo Reef guy. Like sometimes I'll buy an expensive coral just because I don't want him to get it. I said it. You know? Diving lessons and certification while in Florida. Well, I hope everything turns out good out there for you, man. I really do. I joke with you when I say like, oh, you're going to work for the ops. Like, I get it, man. There's not very many opportunities, especially to work for a successful, company in the industry. Just make sure you fucking slide in that floppy disk, download clientlist.exe before if you ever go to leave. JB1 bow down to every time after getting the torch colony. Did you get a torch colony from JB? Okay, I do remember that. That's awesome. She's given away more corals in here than most people will ever even have. I get a message saying, hey, but this so I don't have to sell it to Polo. Oh, I bet you do. I bet you get all kinds of those messages from all of us. People know the big dogs. People know the big dogs. I was going to spin the wheel, but I realized I have the minimum bid at 10 and nobody else does. So let's do this. Let's do an A-can. Regular A-can. They don't have many regular A-cans at the moment. J-Rock, I moved it onto this piece. Huh? You don't want the Blue Hornet for 10? That's okay. Maybe we'll go back to it, but this is for the A-can. Gorgeous. I used to dedicate a lot of tank space to A-cans. This is the lowest amount of A-cans we've ever had. I actually have more Asian A-cans than Aussie ones, which has never happened before. For whatever reason, the health of the Asians just love our systems. So I've been investing in those more. But I will say I need to buy some rainbow A-cans. It has been a while. This week is the thinnest our selection or our farm has ever been after that big week of shipping and not buying any corals this week besides that one order, we are low on corals. It's almost a good time to, if I was going to rebuild the system, to do it. But I enjoy sending love to the Kush fam. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. Oh, there's so many pieces that you guys have given away that it changes. It's just crazy. It's like, how can you not be a super huge fan of Kush corals if you were watching and you won a free piece? Dude, I'd be the super fan forever if I won a single Zofrag back in the day. I remember the first time I ever got a freebie was from AS Aqua San Diego. A lot of people don't like them anymore. I don't know what happened with them. Their company was, I also consider like a Worldwide Corals. Like they were around when I was just buying, 16, 17 years ago. And I got my first freebie ever from them. And it like blew my mind. Like I was an what's the name of their company? Whatever, ASD, Aqua San Diego. I still like them guys because of how they made me feel when that happened. So I never imagined that other people would be doing giveaways in our chat. That blows my mind still. You see that 80% Kush AKN Garden I sent you? I did not see that. Did you send it on Facebook? Bobby has rooms. He sent 10 boxes to my house. I will say this, you and Nixie. Oh my God. Big boxes. Hey, you know me. I like to get it in and out, baby. I put it in the salty boxes and I get them out. And sometimes I leave it in a little too long. Newish things come along. Bottles about full of ACAN, Scullies, and Bowers. Man, you know what? It's so awesome when JB1 gets into something because then it gets me into something. Like, I've always liked Bowers. But she started picking up some Bowers, and then I started picking up some Bowers because I really like them. They're so fucking cool. I believe they're still pretty underrated. I want an Acanthos so badly, I'll get there. Like I said, I got that cheap one for my local buddy, and it looks so good on his sand. Look at this thing. JB1, I got one of the cheapies for a buddy locally, and on the black sand, doesn't it look awesome? I think that guy paid $125, I believe, for that thing. Whoever's got this, you get double wheel spin. Sorry I'm yapping so long tonight. Let's go. $10%. That's the last of that ACAN, too. I don't have that anymore. I've been growing that a long time. More ACANs? Let me see. Speaking of Bauer Bankies, here's one that me and her both got. This thing is fucking hot, dude. It's expensive as shit. But I didn't care. I said, you getting one? I'm fucking getting one. Woo! It's nasty. It's nasty. Maybe we'll raffle this one. What do you think? I would have to get like 350 to 400 on a raffle. It is what it is. I love it. Bauer Bankies, the only thing I don't like about them is they're fucking heavy. So they cost a shitload to ship. And I've said it before. If you have we have two saws that we cut corals with. They're the same saw, Griffin saw. It's the best saw for cutting corals. Man, you're gonna spend, how much are the blades? I don't even remember. I'd have to look it up. I want to say it's like 30 to 40 bucks for a blade. You're gonna eat through the whole fucking blade, cutting up a decent sized Bauer Banky. It's just what it is. You know? Let me see here. I'll show you what I got. Better get another one. She's got that one. That was your guys' chance at a piece like that. This is a Ghani. I paid a lot for this one. I'd have to do 200. That's actually what I paid for this one. It was labeled as the Bima Ghani. I think I said this in the last stream. Super nice piece. a little bit of a different color. It's kind of pissed off because I was moving stuff around. I'm just kind of trying to go through what I have left on video. Maybe I'll throw that one up on raffle. We'll see. I almost want to grow it out. I have a little collection of Bauer Bankies. JB1, do you have any of the, do you remember the one that we called the Starry Night? It's like a deep purple Bauer Banky. Do you know which one I'm talking about? You might not. You buy so many fucking corals, you might not remember. But I remember one time I gave you one. I think you bought one on an auction. But I don't think anything that wasn't a frag. They were all frags. I have 2 pieces of that left that I've been growing, and it's fucking so awesome. Love the pink center on this one. Yeah, this one is cool. It needs to kind of grow out. I figure we're probably going to end up chopping this one down. It was expensive. I think I might have overpaid for that one a little bit. That's okay. Sometimes it happens, you know. I like this hammer. This is a yellow hammer with like some bluish kind of, I don't know, peaches kind of hints to it. Not the brightest hammer, but it is a nice piece. Gonna have to show us a pic during the stream one of these times. I remember it because I cried when I lost it. Oh man, well, I do have 2 pieces of it. I tried this. That's one that I saved 2 because I was just like, I like this piece so much. I know you don't like frags because you got to get your fucking telescope out. I'm really hoping that Indo doesn't shut down or that we don't get super affected or there's any type of insanity with the industry. It was very stressful when Indo shut down for 2.5 years. Is there a chance that it doesn't? I don't live over there, so I really don't know, man. I've only heard it from one supplier, but that is my supplier that literally lives out there. So I don't know. Crazy because it's one of those things that if you weren't in the industry during the Indo ban, you just don't know how spoiled you are now. You know what I'm saying? Because if we have to only rely on Australia, so does everybody else. And we're the 3rd biggest market. Asia is the biggest for corals. Europe is the 2nd, and then we're the 3rd. So when Aussie has to replace Indo, we don't get any of the cool shit because they're more willing to pay for more of it. So our selection becomes like you wouldn't believe how small it becomes. So, but then I will say this, it triggers a lot of people who have corals they've been growing for a long time to start fragging, and you start getting in like healthier aquacultured stuff because it becomes worth it for people to cut it. So shipping is probably cheaper. I don't know about the shipping. Like, you mean from Australia to America? I mean, the importers pay all that. You know what I mean? The recent reason is, I guess there was just some change up in the government, and when they do that, there's like it's called a handover period, where they, I guess, don't allow, or I believe that the permits and the CITES that they have now end at the end of the month, and since the government is changing, like I don't know if they had new elections or something, there's a period of time where they just don't give out the permits. That's how I understand it. Oh, Asia to Europe. Well, it's not even just that. It's just the fact that, like, okay, you got JB1 over here in America, right? She likes badass pieces. She's willing to pay. But there is, like, for every JB1 out here, there's probably 25 of them to 50 of them in Asia and probably 30 of them in Europe who just really want, like, they don't care. They want the best shit, you know? And then it even trickles down more to where the average aquarist is just spending more money in those countries than we are here. So, and then if you're Australia, you can only sell so many corals. So you're going to sell them to whoever is going to pay the most. You know what I'm saying? I remember this very well. But also at that time, we had Florida where we were getting a lot of flower nems and stuff like that helped. We don't even have that shit anymore. So I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. You know what I mean? Not like I ever do. But I know all the people in the industry. I know we made it through last time. So I tell myself, worrying is like meditating on what you don't want to happen. So I just don't think about it. You know what I mean? What do you know about this piece? This is a regular Aussie Scully. This is not a button Scully. This is large. It's like pretty good size. 165 if you want it. It's not crazy bright, but this is different. If you've got other Scullies, this is going to like, boom, bang, contrast. That's what makes beauty. A lot of you don't know that. You go, why? I don't know why Bobby's so gorgeous. Well, it's the blue eyes that bounce off of the cookie tan skin. It's a contrast. Would you say more US-based farms than before? I know usually they are not as crazy pieces in the farms I've seen. Would you say more US-based farms than before? Would you say more US-based farms? I don't know what you're asking. I need a Scully, but the Spendy, dude, Spendy, you're bringing Spendy back? Who was it on the stream? I don't remember her name. I know it was a lady. She told us that where she grew up, they say Spendy a lot. There are more US-based farms. Coral farms? I can't even think really of any what I would call farms. You can't grow. There's places who import and sell stuff and happen to farm stuff, but no place is actually fucking sustaining themselves off of the corals only that they're growing. Or if they do, they're just doing it like as a side thing or something like that. But you can't pay the bills with just growing corals alone. Because somebody is going to, like, bro, I could spend 50, 60, 70K on an order in a month or in 1 week in one order. And it would buy their whole fucking thing and then they have no stock or whatever. You know what I mean? There's more corals to move than what somebody can grow is what I'm saying. My acanthos built a wall and made the Scullies pay for it. Oh my God. Let's go. Well, add another one. Add another shrimp to the Bobby. Because this is actually a really cool Scully because it looks like a button Scully. It has the color pattern of a button Scully, but it's not a button Scully. So I think it's cool. She thinks it's cool. It's fucking cool. Science. Check your Discord. I looked up everything about the Indo concerns. Let me just pull it up in the background here. Not much left on this camera roll. I did my best taking pictures today. But it was not working with me. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't happy with a lot of the stuff I got today. Sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes I'm critical of my photos and videos. Like, I don't really even think this one particularly came out really good. But it is what it is. It's on the camera roll, so let's do it. 2 heads, some type of holy grail. $200 if you want that one. In my experience, Scully will attack acanthos. Yes. Definitely don't put Scullies. Honestly, you can't even put Scullies next to anything except Scullies. Don't even put them next to button Scullies because they'll burn each other. Trackies, Welsos, Sinarinas, Indos, Acanthos. All of them can touch each other and they'll be fine. Bowerbankies will brutalize everything. Scully's fight with everything. So, where did you put it at? What category in Discord? Sometimes I don't even know how to find the fucking. Here we go. I'm not a good Discord user, bro. Now I don't even know how to find it. I'm terrible, dude. See, this is why I don't use Discord as much. I don't fucking understand half of it. My Acans get along with my Acanthos? Really? I could see them not directly burning each other. Parrotfish, I'm serious. I'm trying to find the fucking message. Where'd it go? I don't know. I'm an idiot. $200. We got robbed off. The only thing that happened that was Michigan tonight was me getting robbed. Don't read it? Was it wrong or what? What the fuck you guys are talking about, dude? Always trying to distract me while that's why I get robbed. Because you guys are working in tandem. It's like one person distracts me and then I get pickpocketed. I see now. Let's do a cheetah panty. $10. You send it to me in here. What did you chat GPT it? Is this a fucking chat GPT? How the fuck am I supposed to read this? This fucking guy. This is what he sends me while I'm live. He goes, hey, check this out. What the fuck? And now look, $10 pickpocket. I'm out of here, dude. It looks like a ChatGPT answer. Why didn't he say, make it easy to read like my homie's live streaming, doing his fucking job? Like it doesn't have that type of capability. Just skim it. I live in 2026. I don't skim shit. I run it through a fucking AI and have it skim it for me. I expect you to do it right now. Well, you said it right now. You said it in the chat, the live chat. Tell me like I'm in third grade. If I had $1 for every time I told AI to talk to me like I'm a fucking idiot, I could probably buy the whole AI. How about Wrecking Jew? You read it. Give us the fucking rundown right now. Holy crap. This guy could have gave us his hot take 10 minutes ago. I did? Damn it, did I miss it? You were asking people not to tell you what to do. It's not telling me what to do. That's giving me a synopsis of what you sent me already in DM. Oh my God. Meanwhile, $10 for the mushroom. Now I know the game. I'm onto this game. And I can hear a kid upstairs. That's got to be Pearl. Dude, her feet are made of fucking concrete bricks, bro. How does a kid stomp so loud? What's the opposite of the way a ninja fucking walks? Seriously, my kid couldn't sneak up on a deaf person, bro. They would feel the vibrations of their little fucking crude, fucking dirty feet. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. That might be the end of the camera roll. I'm tired of getting robbed here tonight. We put in 20 extra minutes. JB1, how's all the Malaysian humans doing for you? I got a few more of them in. I was telling them earlier, I really like these fucking things. Let's see if maybe we can end it on this one. $100. We put it up earlier. Nobody bid. Indo basically is cracking down on wild-caught corals. They are trying to limit harvest to mariculture only, but it's been developing towards that anyways, so most short-term supply disruptions. Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with this time of them stopping. I believe this is more of just a, like I said, government handover time period is what we're being told. So, Dust Face, I put up an SPS. We didn't get any bids on it. We put up the King Spawn. We didn't get any bids on it. Where were y'all at? We'll put them back up on Sunday. I was here. Check the tape. Dust Face, I got you. I am not going to be live tomorrow. I'm going to be posting stuff tomorrow. I got to clean the website and do what I said I was going to do with the videos. Our next stream is going to be on Sunday, so you won't see me live tomorrow. We're going to do some family stuff. We're going to not be live tomorrow. I'm going to tell you that for sure right now. But we will be back live on Sunday, and then I have to bring all my best pieces on Sunday. So whatever didn't go tonight, you'll either see me post tomorrow or on Sunday. And then I'm shopping for corals. I can tell you this. I am aggressively shopping for corals this weekend. Sunday, Monday. Monday, I'm going to the museum probably with the fam, but I'm going to have to be on my phone doing some coral shopping. So that's the plan. I was at work. So was I. At least I can tell you this. You didn't miss it because it didn't get any bids. So we'll put those back up this weekend. Let's go. Buy stuff, nothing there. Yeah, it's been rough around here. I'm not going to lie. No excuses, but it's been rough around here to keep up with everything. So I didn't get to do it to the website. But that's why I am not streaming tomorrow, is so I actually can get that done. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Play the song? I will. Let's see here. I'm sure it's going to wreck my audio. Let's go one more spin. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out. Botched stream yesterday, so thank you for giving it a second chance. It's a little bit slow brain today, but I did my best. Here we go. I don't know what this song is about. This is going to be our outro song if it works. He's always sending me songs that get my...
I'm the man. Sheesh, I don't care. Bobby roll the blunt. Man, I ain't rolling shit, you rolling. Bobby run the giveaway. Ain't doing shit, I told you. Bobby do the damn thing. I ain't doing shit, I told you. Rage on the live stream. I'm on my shit, I told you. Man, it's opposites day. I don't care what you say. I don't do shit anyway. I don't play any shit. I don't care about shit. I won't pay anything. I won't take any blame. I won't claim anything. Hell nah. Mr. 5'2", you ain't 5'3". I know it. Ain't got a clue what they told me. I know it. And I don't do what they told me. I know it. And I don't do what they told me. Bobby roll the blunt. And I ain't rolling shit, you rollin'. Bobby run the giveaway. Ain't doing shit, I told you. Bobby do the damn thing. Ain't doing shit, I told you. Rage on the live stream. I'm on my shit, I told you. Bobby roll the blunt. And I ain't rolling shit, you rollin'. Bobby run the giveaway. Ain't doing shit, I told you. Bobby do the damn thing. Ain't doing shit, I told you. Rage on